Hello champions of the Dominion. Welcome back to Blaze Plays. Today we're talking about the ultimate anti-mage weapon in Hero Wars, Alliance. Phobos. Forget everything you thought you knew. Grab a snack, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into exactly how Phobos and his Relic have become absolute game changers in the Dominion. If left unchecked, Phobos can completely hijack your opponent's win condition. Phobos is an Eternity Control mage, but calling him a control hero is actually an understatement. He is a specialized assassin built specifically to seek out, disable, and destroy the biggest magical threat on the battlefield. Let's take a look at how his abilities work. Starting with Paralysis. This is Phobos' ultimate no button. Phobos specifically targets the enemy with the highest magic attack, paralyzing them for 6.5 seconds while dealing damage every 0.5 seconds. During this time, the target cannot move, attack, or use abilities. As an added bonus, Paralysis also reduces the magic attack and physical attack of all enemies for 12 seconds. And then we get to the Relic upgrade. At Relic level 10, Paralysis receives a major boost. Each consecutive hit of Paralysis now increases the skill's damage. Even better, once the effect expires, nearby enemies are also paralyzed for 3 seconds. What was once a single target lockdown suddenly becomes an AoE nightmare. Next up, Dreaded Shadow. Phobos targets the same enemy with the highest magic attack, dealing damage while reducing their magic defense for 4 seconds. Once you reach Relic level 20, Dreaded Shadow becomes significantly more dangerous. The magic defense reduction becomes even stronger, and when the target's magic defense reaches 0, they begin taking additional bonus damage. This allows Phobos and his allies to eliminate enemy mages much more quickly. Moving on to Bonds of Darkness. This is where the energy manipulation begins. Phobos binds himself to the enemy with the highest magic attack for 10 seconds, completely transferring all energy gained by that target directly to himself. In simple terms, the stronger the enemy mage becomes, the more resources Phobos steals away from them. Then we have Curse Master. Whenever a cursed enemy uses an ability, Phobos deals damage to them. The more curses stacked on the target, the greater the damage becomes. This allows him to continuously punish enemies throughout the fight. Now, if Phobos already sounded terrifying before, his Relic takes things to an entirely different level. At Relic level 1, you unlock Chains of Fear. This brand new ability paralyzes the nearest enemy for 4 seconds every 12 seconds, beginning just 5 seconds into the battle. It provides incredible early disruption and immediately places pressure on the opposing team. But the most important upgrade comes at Relic level 30, Seal of Exhaustion. This ability completely changes how battles unfold. 10 seconds into the fight, Phobos curses the enemy with the highest energy. The moment that target reaches maximum energy, Phobos burns 300 energy from them. If the target dies or the curse activates, it immediately transfers to the next enemy with the highest energy after 10 seconds. You are essentially locking down ultimates across the battlefield. Entire teams can find themselves unable to activate their most important abilities. Now let's take a look at some fantastic synergy pairings for Phobos and his unlikely allies. First up, Iris. Iris is one of the premier damage dealers of Eternity faction. She excels at shredding tanks and destroying teams through sustained damage, but she often needs a few seconds to fully ramp up. Phobos provides exactly that window. By paralyzing the enemy's biggest magical threat and reducing their magic defense, he allows Iris to safely build momentum and unleash devastating damage. Next comes Lian. Lian's upgraded Relic dramatically strengthens her control abilities. Her new Relic path allows her to spread charm and sleep across the battlefield with incredible efficiency. And here's where the synergy becomes deadly. Lian's Relic allows controlled enemies to take constant pure damage. While Phobos isolates and disables the enemy's biggest threat, Lian is free to control the frontline and physical attackers. Together, they create an endless nightmare loop. Phobos steals energy, Lian controls the battlefield, and the enemy slowly falls apart. Now, let's talk about one of the most frustrating combinations in the game, Phobos and Tempus. Honestly, this combination feels like cheating. Tempus specializes in manipulating time itself. His abilities extend debuffs, slow enemy cooldowns, and disrupt the flow of battle. When Tempus activates Chronostasis, all active debuffs remain in place for even longer. That means Phobos Paralysis lasts longer, his energy disruption lasts longer, and his control becomes even more oppressive. Add the relics into the mix, and the enemy team can find themselves completely frozen, unable to cast, unable to move, unable to build momentum. It's one of the strongest control combinations currently available. Finally, let's look at an unexpected cross-faction pairing, Byrna and Alvanor. Byrna provides incredible sustain, energy generation, and magic penetration support. Alvanor complements her perfectly through additional healing, protection, and cooldown reduction. The longer the battle continues, the stronger Byrna becomes. That extended survivability gives Phobos exactly what he wants. Time to repeatedly paralyze enemies. Time to steal energy. And time to systematically dismantle the enemy backline. The verdict: Phobos is no longer a niche counterpick. With his relic fully upgraded, he becomes an absolute terror capable of controlling entire battles by himself. Whether you're facing powerful mages, energy-heavy teams, or simply looking for one of the strongest control heroes currently available, Phobos deserves serious consideration. That's all for now, folks. Leave your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what you think about Phobos and his relic. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep grinding your heroes, keep building your squads, keep pushing your limits, stay ready, stay hungry, and as always, keep blazing.